What's up, everybody? My name is Archangel, and welcome back to Deep Fridays, mine and Austin's creative build stream. You guys know it. You love it. We just built the TastyLand castle, and we are getting ready to build TastyLand's first ever wooden roller coaster. Take it away, my friend.
Hey guys, it's me, Mario A64. Like Nick said, we're gonna get back into some Deep Fridays. Personally, my favorite day of the week. We get to build some pretty cool stuff, like the castle behind us that we built last week. It was pretty fun building this, honestly. We also built a Leviathan a couple weeks ago.
Good times.
And I've been adding some dragons to it because sea creatures and stuff. Looks pretty neat. So
yes, indeed.
So
I'm back away from the microphone while I'm chewing my bacon into fries, so it's not disgusting. Here's the dragon he added. You guys have already seen the other one.
The new one. It's not finished, of course. I'm gonna put a whole body on it and a tail. It's just kind of just started out with the face.
It's set up pretty well for that kind of thing. He inadvertently made a perfect spot for that.
Yeah, inadvertently made a perfect spot for them. Well, they're coasters, bro. Broster coasters. I'm gonna ride the kitty coaster.
Dude, this has got to be pretty large theme park, really. Dude,
Hero.
you've got to see my theme. You've got to see my theme park on Planet Coaster, right?
Okay.
I've been playing in the
Alright, well this ain't gonna work.
which lets me just make crazy coasters.
Yeah.
And I'm also trying to experiment to like better learn that. But dude, I would be such a good roller coaster designer and park designer.
Yeah. So, what materials do we want to build this coaster out of today?
Yes, excellent. Well,
it's mostly going to be in a birch forest, but I'd rather not build it out of birch. So, you feeling like a standard oak, spruce? Maybe? Spruce? I'm a big fan of spruce personally, but
spruce is nice.
Spruce is nice.
Spruce is nice. We gotta decide here. Planks, logs, stripped logs, wood, and which wood?
Yeah.
I do like spruce. Do you want to do all spruce? Do spruce, planks, logs?
Yeah, I figured we could do the whole thing with spruce stuff. That would be cool. So let's get some spruce planks, spruce logs. We'll get spruce wood just to get it. We could even use stripped stuff too. It would look cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've got planks, logs, stripped wood, and regular
wooden coaster.
And I'm just gonna go ahead because why not, and put the spruce slab in there. Spruce.
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything.
Just in case we decide to use those. You never know.
You never know. Okay. Well, where are you?
I am still above Doom.
Doom.
Going over to our coaster zone.
So we're gonna have to do a bit of deforestation on the way, but
Well, don't know. Yeah, I never know. I'm sure there's a way to find out, but I don't know if this or what. But if you've not watched us before, or at least not watched us in the last few episodes, I will take this time to let you know that Austin and I are currently working toward a goal. Our first goal is 100 subscribers / followers on Twitch or YouTube, and reaching that goal will result in us doing a 6-hour long stream.
We normally do 3 hours.
Follows, 6 hours. Then after that, we've got a goal for 1,000 subs is 12. 10,000 is a whole day. 100,000 is a 3-day stream. Right. 1 week, 7 days in a row to the hour, never stopping the stream. We will get a bunch of people to come help us for that. It will be a lot of fun. You guys will love it. We'll love it. So I guess what I'm saying is share this with all of your friends as much as possible.
Yeah. Really does help us out. And it doesn't cost you anything to hit that follow on Twitch or the subscribe on YouTube. And it
ring that bell, man. Ring it.
Smack the bell. Slap that like button.
Absolutely destroy.
Obliterate the bell. Sorry, I need to do this.
Obliterate the bell.
Exactly. Good for everybody, right? Makes us all happy.
Yeah. Guess I could have done some pre-deforestation, but didn't. So.
Checking out our there's something.
What is that, Nick? I didn't quite hear you there. Nick?
Really something.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Whoa.
Mm.
This tree right here, directly in front of this boy has got to go. But I'm going to make sure that it goes in a spectacular fashion.
Which?
By using...
Burn it down.
As for me. Not sponsored by Wendy's. Please sponsor me. Good and cheesy. Lots of bacon on them.
Yeah. See what I'm doing
It's
here?
a fun time all around.
With the
Got you. I got you.
The color scheme there.
Just realized we also will need a spruce fence.
Probably. Oh. Yeah, we could put the fences on the sides here. That'd look cool.
Or in between the struts.
That too. Yeah, fences will be very helpful.
Got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Let's see what this map light is doing.
I understand.
Hey, check out this absolute mad lad.
Oh, hit a big M cut now, Joe. What?
The side. Yes.
Yes.
Ever just feel like from the Fallout games?
Ever feel like who?
Jericho.
Sometimes. Yeah.
So you've played 3 New Vegas and 4.
I have, yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
Which one of those is actually your favorite?
Oh, it depends. I like force controls a lot. But
Yeah,
I mean,
4 is really smooth.
people will say New Vegas is obviously the best one. That's just the opinions of the public. But I don't know. I guess it depends on how it is. But the thing is it's hard to go back and play those games after controls get refined. That's my only problem.
Yeah, it's like going back to. You do know your voice changer is still on, right?
I've been in
Deep for the past like 10 minutes. That's hilarious. So glad that I've
But yeah, no,
deep.
Dude, yeah, it's kind of like going back to Borderlands 1, especially like going back to Borderlands 2 after the control refinement is rough, but going back to Borderlands.
Oh my gosh, it's so difficult. Well, like the whole
1,
aiming and everything in the game is completely different.
feel, right? So Borderlands is one of those that, in my opinion, Borderlands 2 is the best one.
Yeah.
But Borderlands 3 is most definitely the best feeling.
Yeah. For sure.
Even though Borderlands 2, as far as the story itself, Borderlands 2 is way superior. I mean,
we talk about Borderlands like every episode. Please sponsor us.
we do talk about Borderlands. Box, please.
That would be pretty.
We do talk about Borderlands a lot. Well, I mean, you know, I'll talk about. Listen, if it would give me a sponsorship, hey, Bethesda, look, I'm about to start talking about.
Hey, Bethesda.
Anyway,
get over here.
Dude, Bethesda, come on. But yeah, no, the like Fallout. I used to go over to a friend's house. They had Fallout 3 and Oblivion, but the first one that I played was Fallout 3, and then I got Fallout 3 like the Game of the Year edition. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I got New Vegas not long after. I loved it, and then of course I got Fallout 4 like right when it came out. And depending on who, like, what you're looking for, I guess in a game I can see why people would prefer New Vegas. But I think I'm in Fallout 4. I mean, Bethesda RPGs, you always spend. But I think I've spent the most time in Fallout 4, and then really good. The aiming, I mean, let's be honest, the aiming in the other two is not that great.
Yeah,
comparatively.
For sure.
But Fallout 4 feels like it's got shooter controls, you know? It feels like it's got really tight aim controls. So it definitely plays better. And is that it's kind of a you prefer, right? Because 3 and 4 have got a similar story, except it's reversed.
Mm-hmm.
3, spoiler alert if you don't know the story for these games by now, but I mean, they've been out a while. 3, you're a kid looking for their dad, looking for his kid. So they're similar. And then, of course, New Vegas is just, it's different all around than the other two, but
it's going to be a big drop right here, man.
Yeah, it is. And then
talk
with
about
Fallout 4, you also have like the ease of getting the mods for Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
About it, because you get mods so easy.
Yeah, well, it was a lot easier to make mods.
Well, I mean, all the mods on 4 are like well, not all of them, but the mods, a lot of them are officially supported on Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And that takes us right back to, although this one is a lot less controversial, Oblivion or Skyrim. But I mean, one of those two games I just said was Skyrim. I don't know that game. Very little. There's a reason it's been released 154 times.
Yeah. I personally prefer Skyrim.
I like Oblivion a lot. Oblivion's got a lot of cool features that I wish were in Skyrim, but Skyrim overall is just a lot of bugs and stuff. But there's that unofficial Skyrim patch you can download that fixes a whole lot of the bugs. But I mean, Skyrim is really, really close to perfect as far as games go.
It's fun to play with the bugs, though. Like, they make the game better.
It is fun. Yeah, it's like the bugs that don't just break your game.
Like, I like the bugginess to the game at times.
Yeah, I mean, because they're interesting. Like the yes, but it's become an accepted part of the game at this point. With the giants, when they hit you with their club, if you're too low of a level.
Yeah, and you just go flying.
It's hilarious.
It is. It's pretty great.
It's one of the coolest, like, happy accidents and most famous ones.
Hey, look, there's a bee. Hey, there's a pirate ship over here.
There is.
Yeah. You know, if TastyLand ends up expanding all the way out here, we can maybe do something with that. But
yeah, I think so.
It's cool though. If you're on the coaster, you can actually get a view of the pirate ship.
Pirate ship.
Yeah.
You know, apparently the thing that caused that bug was actually, like, it wasn't a mistake that caused that to happen necessarily. It was like a quirk of their physics engine.
Yeah.
Transferred like excess damage for player character. So when you're low level club and they do like, I don't even know how many points of excess damage above your health, it just causes you to hit escape velocity.
Yeah.
And join.
You just hit terminal velocity into the atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean it's
funny.
One reason I think though that I like Fallout 4 and Skyrim so much is the whole like weapon durability thing. They always degrade way too fast in those games.
Yeah.
Oblivion, Vegas, and 3. It takes proper maintenance. Keep your
So you say you like playing games on easy mode, huh?
Oh. It takes proper maintenance to keep them in working order, but you don't have to pick up another gun to maintain your gun in real life.
Yeah.
You just have to like clean and oil it unless something breaks.
Yeah, and that's something Red Dead Redemption did.
Yeah, really well. And then in Oblivion, because Skyrim, or not Skyrim, because Fallout, you know, you're like, well, there's been nuclear war.
Just rubber banded a little bit there. It's fine.
There's been nuclear war, so like, you know, everything you're using is kind of like old and the Elder Scrolls games before that, you're set in medieval time period. Those are top-notch weapons, some of which are like enchanted, and they shouldn't, like, some of them should never break. Or as long as it's maintained, shouldn't break on you unless you do something real dumb with it.
I wish I could make a loop-de-loop.
A warhammer, and you decide to block it with a block a warhammer swing with your sword. That'll break.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the smart thing and just moving.
Why would you move, Nick?
So you don't get exploded.
Exploded.
There's a
what?
One, but there's you.
All right, yeah, you're cutting out.
The like sword fighting scene in movies, and like including Star Wars, like lightsaber fight scene, and it's like apply real techniques to it, right?
Yeah.
So anytime somebody in a movie sword fight does a spin that doesn't have any point to it, that just decides to spin around, he always rips on that because that's kind of dumb. But like some of the fight scenes, like fight scene from Star Wars. Tell you what you want about the prequels, that fight scene was so the one fight scene, he was actually really impressed with how well that they had done the sword play. There were a few mistakes, but not many. But he's to watch because he's like he's like done HEMA sword fighting, and it's pretty neat. The only thing that it's not a real complaint, but the only thing about it is that he like the using real sword fighting techniques, right? Which is not a problem, but in Star Wars, we're talking about super reflex space wizards.
Space wizards.
Pretty much. Space wizards reflexes. So not every necessarily going to be applicable, I don't think. Right. I do think though that in a lot of these movies they should necessarily like a realism thing, but they should try to be actual real world thing that would work.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Instead of inventing a movie like would work in real life, I think it's cooler to put the real thing in there than to try and like make something up. Try to do CSO, the TV show, which is infamous for having really bad science.
What show?
It's
Oh yeah.
A single strand of hair. It's like you didn't find that. That's not how that works.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance.
Oh my gosh. A flipping enhance button. That is so like there because of that.
Now we can completely
maybe
read your
you, the
license
viewer.
plate.
Yeah, who believe that the enhance button is a real thing, and I hate to break it to you, but
It ain't.
there are only so many like you probably know this if you think about it enough. Anybody probably will. There are only so many pixels in a photo, and after you zoom in, those pixels get bigger relative to the photo until you're just staring at colored squares. And you can't fill in more information because that's all the information contained in the photo. So there's no enhance. That's not a real.
Wait, Nick, enhance is not real? I'm torn. All this time I thought enhance was a real thing. You hurt me. Why would you do such things?
Because I told you that. So now have I become your enemy by telling you the truth?
You've ruined CS:GO for me. Wait, what? Wrong thing.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
You've ruined NCIS::GO for me.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I wish that was a show. I would watch the heck out of that. Should make that a show.
That would be a pretty cool YouTube series we could do.
That's agents in CS:GO, and we have to figure out how people die, and we're going to play
in CS:GO
matches.
Oh gosh, it seems like he was shot with a shotgun.
If it's CS:GO, it's yep, he was killed with an op. Yep, he was killed with an op. Yep, he was killed with an op. the whole thing is just he was killed with an op. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone.